For a long time, I thought motivation was the thing I needed the most. I believed if I were just inspired enough, focused enough, and full of energy, I could pour all of myself into my ideas and create something extraordinary. Whenever that energy came, I used all of it. I would try to do everything at once. Every idea I birthed, I immediately tried to raise. Every vision became a new responsibility. Every spark of inspiration became another thing I needed to build, nurture, organize, complete, and somehow keep alive all at the same time. The truth is, I'm good at doing a lot of things at one time. Truly. I am creative, I am capable, and I can hold several moving pieces in my mind and see how they might eventually connect. I can write while building a product line. I can plan content while homeschooling. I can develop one brand while helping another person shape theirs. And I can imagine the story, the product, the world around the product, and the future it might grow into, all before the first piece has ever been completed. But I'm also learning that being capable of carrying it all at one time does not mean I'm supposed to carry everything all the time. I am human. My energy changes from day to day. Some days I wake up ready to build the whole entire world. My mind is clear, my ideas are moving quickly, and I can see exactly where I want to go and how I want to get there. On those days, it can feel like there is no limit to what I can accomplish. On other days, my body and spirit ask me to slow down, replenish, and come back to myself. And somewhere along the way, I learned to treat that need as weakness. I began to believe that replenishment was something I would have to sacrifice if I truly wanted to be successful, because, like many of us, I was taught that the deepest act of strength was self-sacrifice. I learned young, while watching strong women suffer silently without asking for help, that dedication meant pushing through exhaustion. That commitment meant ignoring the body. That ambition, it meant accepting burnout as the cost of building something meaningful. So as I learned, I became emotionally unkind to myself. I would become angry with myself when I was too tired to carry myself properly to bed. I would criticize myself when I slept through an alarm because my body was so exhausted. I would create overly ambitious schedules, pack several days of work into one day, and then treat myself like I had failed when I could not complete all of it. I will look at everything still unfinished and ignore everything I'd already done because of my disappointment in what I had not completed yet. I would worry that I was losing momentum. I was convinced that if I was not constantly producing, then I was falling behind. That if I rested, I was wasting time. If I was not visible, I would be forgotten. If I was not actively building, then everything I had already built just might disappear. I am finally beginning to understand that those beliefs were never creating stability. They were creating cycles of survival, wearing the clothes of ambition. I've come to realize motivation is not consistent. It comes and it goes. It ebbs and it flows. It can be influenced by my environment, my emotions, my hormones, my responsibilities, my sleep, my circumstances, and things completely beyond my control. And when I build my plans around how motivated I feel, my progress rises and falls with it. When motivation is high, I attempt too much and I burn myself out every time. When motivation is too low, everything seems to just stop, and then I blame myself for not maintaining a pace that was never sustainable. So for August, I'm choosing to step into an energy I began working on throughout the entirety of July. I am choosing direction over motivation. Direction means I do not have to wake up feeling inspired to know what matters and to know what needs to be done. I do not need to feel fearless before I take the next step. I do not have to depend on a temporary emotional high to carry a long-term vision. Direction gives me somewhere to return, even when I'm tired, uncertain, or when my energy changes, even when progress feels slower than I had hoped it would be. Direction means I can use my strong days to prepare the path for the days when I need more rest. It means I can batch content, prepare products, organize my ideas, photograph several pieces at once, and build systems while my energy is high, without pushing myself until there's nothing left. It means rest no longer has to feel like I'm abandoning my goals. The work I completed before I rested can still carry me. I do not have to drain myself simply because the energy is available. And I do not have to spend every ounce of strength the moment it arrives. I can use some of that energy to carry the woman I will be tomorrow. High energy me can build a bridge, and low energy me can be allowed to walk across it. This is bigger than content or productivity for me. I am building She Who Mends because I want more for myself and for those that work beside me. I want more for the family that I was born into, for the family that I am raising, and for the family that I have chosen. I want us all to have choices. I want important decisions to be based on alignment, care, purpose, and what is genuinely best, not only what finances will allow or not. I want to build something dependable without needing to burn out to maintain it. I want the artists and the collaborators working beside me to see that their gifts can create real support in their lives. I want what we create to be something that nourishes us as deeply as we pour ourselves into it. I want to build an experience, a place, a world, if you will, that you can enter anytime you need to return to yourself. A place where grief can be acknowledged without being hurried, where rest can be sacred, where rituals can be simple, where beauty can remind someone that they are still here, and where products are not created merely to fill shelves, but to support a moment, a feeling, a transition, or a return. And with the artisans that I'm working alongside, our dreams are united within this vision. Each of us carries a different gift, a different story, a different wound, different ways of creating beauty from what we have survived, but our dreams meet in the same place. We want to create something meaningful, something sustainable, something that allows us to live more fully instead of requiring us to destroy ourselves to maintain it. Our cries have fallen like loose tears for long enough. They have watered the ground beneath us. Now it is time to build from that ground. So this month, I am creating new structures. I am breaking old habits, and I am learning how to stop before exhaustion instead of after it. I am learning to prepare before urgency and to let consistency carry what motivation cannot. I am learning that discipline does not always look like pushing harder. Sometimes discipline is honoring the stopping point. Sometimes it's walking away from the desk, even when I'm brimming with ideas. Sometimes it's resting before my body forces me to. It's following the plan that I created when I was clear, instead of allowing anxiety and urgency to create a new plan for me every morning. I know that I will not do this perfectly. There may still be days when I try to do too much, or there may be moments when old fears tell me I'm moving too slowly. There may even be mornings when I look at someone else's progress and I begin questioning my own. There may even be ideas I want to chase before the time has arrived. I am learning that slow and intentional movement is still movement. Rest is not failure. Preparation is not procrastination. And stability is not built through one perfect burst of energy. It is built through choices that can be repeated, like small promises I keep to myself, or slowly building structures that are strong enough to support both ambition and humanity, or creating a rhythm that makes room for growth and replenishment, or receiving a vision and knowing that it does not disappear when the feeling that started it becomes quiet. I am no longer interested in proving how much pain I can endure, in pursuit of my dreams. I am finally ready to start building a life and foundations that can finally hold all of me as I am and as I will become. As the woman who chooses to remain present, as the mother getting to know the person she helped co-create, as the musician practicing my flute, my sound bowls, my voice, and my piano, as the vessel that wants to move my body, and as the soul that wants to pray, create, laugh, rest, and still build something extraordinary. This is the foundation I am choosing to build now. A life for the woman I am today, the woman I am healing, the woman I am becoming, the artist, the healer, the mother, the student, the businesswoman, the visionary, and all the hands she is privileged to hold during these times. This August, I am choosing direction over motivation. I am choosing consistency over intensity. I am choosing replenishment over self-abandonment. Maybe you are standing at the edge of a new way of doing things too. Maybe you're tired of believing that exhaustion is proof that you are trying hard enough. Maybe you're ready to stop abandoning yourself in order to become the person that you were always meant to be. Maybe this is your invitation to slow down, choose what matters, and build in a way that can actually hold you. You do not have to do everything at once, and you do not have to feel motivated every day. You only need direction you can return to. So if you're rebuilding too, come with me. Let's see what becomes possible when we stop burning ourselves out just to prove we're serious enough about our dreams.
And when I'm back in Chicago,